Hey gems, welcome back to Crystal Hearts 12 Days of Christmas. Today we are going to be making a book sleeve. Before we even get into the video, y'all make sure to hit the like button. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't seen any of the previous 12 Days of Christmas, I do have a playlist. Check out the playlist or just go find them on the channel, whatever you choose. But today we are making a book sleeve. This is one that I made quite a while back. And what's in it but my bestie's book. My best friend Celine is an author, and I made this book sleeve just to put her book in it. So this is an awesome gift. If you have a reader, if you have a book that you want to give them, this is an awesome way to give the book. Also, with the little bookmark that we did on the first day of Christmas, you can do the book, the bookmark, and the book sleeve. You could coordinate all the colors and it would be so super cute. We're gonna go ahead and do this, and you can modify this to be whatever size you want, because I think it's really fun if you're given a book for it to fit that book. Also, this is padded, so it could also carry a Kindle, maybe an iPad if you want to size it for that, anything like that. This can work for, and you can maybe even leave a little extra room so they can put their reading glasses in here or whatnot. Anyway, I'll let y'all know how we do this. All right, y'all, let's get started with what we need. So you will need 4 cuts of fabric, 2 for your outer and 2 for your lining. These are the fabrics that I chose. So you can honestly size this however you need for whatever book or iPad or Kindle you need. I did 7.5 by 10 inches. So all 4 pieces of fabric are cut 7.5 by 10 inches. You will also need either batting. This is fusible stabilizer. Or something to keep your stuff padded, safe. This is the first time that I use this, so I don't know how good it'll be, but you can use fusible fleece. Is it fleece? I think it's fleece. Fusible fleece. This one that I've done before was done with a foam, and this was just a craft foam that I bought from the craft store, and I glued it, I based it onto the back of the fabric, and it actually gives a good amount of padding, so I really like that. I just didn't have any. I had this stuff, which is 808 craft fuse. I have no idea if this is going to be a good option, but we'll find out. But otherwise, you can use fusible fleece or batting. You can just use batting. It will be a little more slouchy. But this foam is sturdy. It keeps its structure, so I do like the foam. But I'll let y'all know about this afterwards. It's 808 craft fuse. So if you are using something fusible, fleece, or this stuff, you're gonna want to cut it. I did mine a half inch shorter on both sides. So I did 7 by 9.5 so that I can have room for my seam allowance. I don't think it's like you have to leave that seam allowance, but I thought I would do that just so that when I'm sewing, the seam is not too bulky. So I'm gonna go and iron this in the center of both of my outer fabrics. So you need 2 pieces of whatever you're using, batting, fusible something, fleece, fusible batting, the foam, whatever. So I'm gonna go iron this, and I really can't tell what side is what, so we're gonna hope that I don't mess up my iron. There's no bumpy side like regular interfacing. Okay, I have my 2 pieces fused with this stabilizer thing. It really was kind of hard to fuse it, and I don't think it has a tight hold. but whatever, it's done. So what we're gonna do is take your front and your back, put them together, right sides facing, and you're gonna sew from the top all the way to the bottom, across, back up, leaving a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And this is the point where you do, if you have directional fabric, you do want to make sure that your fabric is facing the correct ways. If this is your top, that they're going that way. Okay, we have it all sewn together. So now what you're going to do is, with your lining fabric, you can do the same thing, put them face to face. And what you're going to do with your lining fabric is, you're going to mark an opening that you're not going to sew. So you're going to sew down in here and stop at the opening. So down in here and stop at the opening. We need to leave a big enough opening to flip your whole work inside out. And we'll close it up later. So, okay, and as you can see, we sew into these 2 points and stop. Now this is the point, like at some of our other projects, or we clip our corners so that when we turn our project around, the points can come out good. You want to reduce the bulk in your corners, making sure not to snip your thread. So you're going to flip your lining fabric right sides out, point your little corners out, and remember you have that hole at the bottom, but that's fine. Okay, and then you're going to take your lining with the right side out and you're going to put it inside of your outer fabric that has right sides in, so your right sides of both fabrics are touching. And as you can see, that stabilizer, the fuse did not work well, so I don't know if I just had it too long or what. You're going to take your lining fabric, match it up on the seams with your outer fabric, and clip. You're going to do that on both sides, and then you're going to clip around the whole situation. And if you had, your fusible thing probably would not be as popping away as mine is. Like I said, I don't know what went on with that fuse. It did not fuse well. Alright, once you have it all clipped, or pinned. If you have pins, you can use pins. I just love my clips. Alright, once you have it all clipped, as you can see, you're going to take it to the machine and you're going to sew around this whole thing in a circle. So make sure you don't accidentally catch all the fabric together. You're going to have to hold it and get it sewn. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, y'all, so it's all sewn together. You can pull out the lining fabric. And remember the hole that we made. You're going to want to reach in the hole. Go all the way. And I made it harder for myself with this stabilizer. Go all the way to the other side. And pull out of the hole. This is going to be harder to do because you have whatever you're using, your fusible fleece, your stabilizer, your batting. Batting would probably be easier because it's more flimsy, but then again, once again, it's flimsier. I feel like every project we did in this series, we had to flip stuff inside out. Okay, y'all, it was a journey, but I think I got it all flipped. Take your time, be patient. It took me a while. It can be a little rougher, especially with whatever padding you're using. If I was using foam, it would have been even more difficult. But like I said, I like the foam. Alright, so on the liner, remember we had the hole that we just used to flip it out. We're going to want to tuck that in, tuck the hole in to where it all looks as if it was sewn. And then you're going to take it to the machine and just close that up. You can iron if you want, but I'm not going to. It's on the inside anyway. But I'm just going to go close this up with just a little top stitch, 1/8 of an inch away from the edge. Alright, so that's closed up. I know everything looks wrinkly. We'll iron soon. That's closed up. And I'm going to stuff the lining back inside of the bag. So that's on the inside. Nobody's seeing that. Alright, so the lining is in the bag. I like for a little lip of the lining to be showing. So when I stuff it back in the bag, I like when that's showing. If you don't, you can just roll it in and iron it to where none is showing. But I like the inside showing, especially if you're using coordinating colors. So now it's all flipped. I'm going to iron it just to make everything nice and neat. Okay, so we're all ironed. Everything is nice and neat. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the machine and we're going to top stitch. Actually, I'm going to do a little stitch in the ditch at the very edge right here. But you can top stitch wherever. It can be up here if you don't have part of your lining showing. Just to be neat and cute. Just 1/8 of an inch from the top or 1/4 of an inch from the top. And go all the way around. Make sure you don't accidentally close your book sleeve. So I'm gonna go ahead, take it to the machine and do that. Okay, so what I decided to do was actually stitch on the yellow part, and that's it. I'm gonna put a closure on mine. You don't necessarily have to have a closure. You can just simply put your book in the sleeve and call it done. But I like the way it is with the closure. So we're going to use the cam snaps. That's what I use on this one. I am going to pick out... Ooh, this golden color actually is perfect. Yes. Okay, and if y'all saw my tree skirt video where I put my cam snap on wrong because it had been so long since I've done it, don't think that it's gonna get any better now because I still don't know what I'm doing. It has been so long, but I am going to try to get it right this time. And once again, if you want a kit of the snaps, I'll link it down below with my Amazon affiliate link. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to find the point where you want your snap. So I'm going to say right here for me. I'm not even measuring. You can certainly be precise with it. But if y'all have been here, y'all know this is not my thing. Being precise is not my thing. So you poke a hole. The kit comes with a tool, but this is not the same tool. This is just what I have nearby. You put in the top. I know that much. And then there's a male and a female side, so you pick which one you want. And the whole ordeal comes with this to snap them shut. Alright. So we have that one in, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You have to make sure you're marking correctly so that they'll match up. And you put your topper, your bottom with your male or your female side, whatever side it is. And I'm still not convinced that I have this right, but we shall see. Alright, and there you go, a snap. So I'm going to take my bestie's other book, The Descent by Celine Glaude. Awesome book. It's also in my Amazon store. And put it in. And there you go. Alright, y'all. We are done. I know I'm in a different outfit from the intro, but it's a different day. And I tried to fit all my hair in this hat, so it's sticking up like crazy. But anyway, we're done. So we have a book sleeve, and it's just literally that simple. I think I made this one a little bit smaller. No, it's about the same. Okay. So I do want to say the stabilizer that I used, it works. It makes a stiff situation. It really works. It will hold its structure. It will be good. The only thing is that the foam, the craft foam that I used for this one, it gave it padding, protection. So if I had a Kindle in here, I would feel more secure and safe that this one would keep it, you know, protected, rather than this one. This one, if you're just putting books in it, it holds its structure. It's really well. It's really good. It's fine. But for me, foam over the fusible stabilizer. Also, mine didn't fuse very well. But I'll link some foam like what I used down below. It is an affiliate link, but I really just want y'all to see exactly what I use, because I don't have any to show y'all. So you can get it from anywhere, probably Dollar Tree, I don't know, but I'll link it down below so y'all can see. And then I'll also link that fusible stabilizer. If you buy brand new, the fuse may work better. Mine was new, but I may have thrifted it. It may be old, I don't know. But anyway, let me know what you think about this project. Have you ever made a book sleeve? Are you gonna make a book sleeve? Let me know down below. Also, if you had matching bookmarks to put with this, that would be so cute. Or if your book matches the cover, this one doesn't. But if it did, it would be cute. This will always also be linked down below, because it's an awesome book. Celine is an awesome writer, and I just want to promote her. Alright, that's all that I have for y'all today. Come back tomorrow for day, I think, 8 of the 12 days of Christmas, and I'll see y'all up until my birthday on December 12th. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out, and if you're here and you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.